So last night saw the finale of Ahsoka, and did they nail the finish? Simple answer, yes. Yes, they did. If Star Wars just happened to be Jesus, and the death of the franchise just so happened to be the crucifixion. And folks, I don't think Star Wars is rising up on the third day. Sorry. Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. King of Cringe is back. Watcher of the Worst. Other titles, suggestions in the comment section down below, and why don't you throw a subscription while you're there? Ding! Okay. So the finale of Ahsoka was beyond embarrassing. I don't think I've seen anything so poorly written in a long time, and I watched Robin Hood last week, which I wouldn't even give a 1 out of 10 to. I mean, I haven't thought much of this season as a whole, and I didn't really have high expectations for the finale. But when you have such low expectations, and somehow Star Wars, Disney Star Wars, let's call it by its correct name, and Dave Filoni managed to go from low expectations to somewhere down here, you know that you've just watched the biggest pile of crap in the world. So without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? This was a bad day to give up hard drugs, I'll tell you that. So, where we left off on the last part was Thrawn had just claimed victory over Ahsoka and Posse because he had delayed them enough that the supplies, the pot noodles, I don't know what he was putting on there, to go into the Star Destroyer were just about ready, and it was too late for Ahsoka to stop him. Ha 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 ha. Okay, next episode, this episode, yeah, that's not the case anymore. Now she's a threat again, and she's on her way, and she could stop him. God in heaven. I hate this. I hate this terrible writing. It's abysmal. So Thrawn, the guy who didn't want to dispatch anybody, Thrawn, the guy that thought it was a wise move to release Sabine, or as Gary from Nerdrotic says, gotta give him credit for this, flick my Sabine, to marry up again with, I say marry, oh, sorry, to friend zone up again with Ezra Bridger so that they can become stronger and fight back harder. Because Thrawn, Big Bran, you no understand, you small Bran, okay? Star Wars too complex for your small Bran, Thrawn, playing 56D chess. Ah! So he says, let's dispatch 2 TIE fighters. Let's get a fix on their location and destroy them. So yes, sister, just look, Marty, would you like to become a witch? Yeah, I'd love to become a witch. Okay, we're going to turn you into a witch. We turned you into a witch after 58 minutes of fucking around. Star Wars, Disney, Star Wars, an exercise in wasting your time. Here, we're going to fart a sword out of our hand. This is the sword of Tachmachlon. Right, okay, what does that do? Not gonna tell you. I did watch Clone Wars and Rebels. I can't remember it. Did it have any significance? Oh, well, I best go back and watch 7 seasons of Clone Wars and 4 seasons of Rebels just in case there's a mention of the sword of Machpach to discover what relevance it is. Spoiler alert. I don't know. There you go. Ezra builds a lightsaber. Sabine stands there displaying not much emotion other than a side smirk. Oh, this is the same sort of lightsaber as Kanan, your old master. Well, I don't know why he was a master, because Ezra is just a manzel in distress in this episode. Absolutely fucking useless. Forgets everything that he knows, and, well, we'll get into it. So, because it's a ship which is the size of a pea, and yet when you go inside, it feels like the TARDIS for some reason, everybody keeps going outside and standing on the fucking wings. So Sabine goes out to pout, but it's okay because Ahsoka's already out there pouting. So then they decide to pout together. What emotion is that, Sabine? Tell me. What emotion are you feeling right now? I can't fucking tell because your face is... Oh, what emotion is that, Sabine? Please tell me, what emotion is that? That's blank? Please, Sabine! Flick my fucking Sabine! Tell me what emotion this is, Sabine! Please, tell me what emotion you're feeling! Ahsoka! What emotion are you fucking feeling? The many stoic faces of Whammon, courtesy of Disney Star Wars. Then Ezra comes out and is like, look, oh my God, lightsaber, can I join you on the wing? Because this is quiet and I'm lonely inside. So they all have a wing party. Oh no, 2 TIE fighters are coming in. Oh, they hit the stabilizers on the ship. Ezra, quick! We need to keep the Jedi shuttle from falling on the crab people, who for some reason are wandering underneath us just in case we were attacked by TIE fighters and our stabilizers were destroyed to cause tension. Let's keep it from falling. Sabine, I can only get it going for a quick short burst. Sabine does a quick short burst. The TIE fighters, one of the most, if not the most, nimblest fighter out there. Twin ion engines, TIE. They are feared by the Republic due to their maneuverability. They decide to just allow the Jedi shuttle to crash into them. Ah! Instead of going, ah! Why don't you just fucking turn right, you stupid... It's all right, it's just a man. It's just men. Sabine walks out of the wreckage of the Jedi shuttle and then says to Ahsoka, got him! Hey, Sabine, flick my Sabine. Can you tell me what emotion you're feeling right now? They've got to launch a ground assault on the Star Destroyer, and they've got a couple of wargs to ride on. Last week, as mentioned, Thrawn had claimed victory, that they'd been delayed. Now they haven't. So now he's going to send the ground troops, the volunteers. Volunteers? Yes, because he knows that the Jedi are going to kill them all. Do they know the sacrifice they're going to make? Yes, Thrawn. Yes, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Oh, that's great tension knowing that they're all going to die. That's a great way to show that they are a threat, is to say they're all going to die. And we've already seen, well, if you've watched Rebels, you've already seen the dead been raised back up again. So it was easy to predict that that was going to happen. Ezra, of course, is riding bitch on the back of the warg because he's a man in Star Wars. And of course, the one thing that we never want in Disney Star Wars is any semblance of masculinity whatsoever. So yeah, shut up, be a manzel, and be absolutely useless. Morgan is taking the troopers and telling them that they're all going to die. But it's okay because she's now in a middle management position at Lucasfilm, which is exactly what she wanted, even though she has none of her life goals fulfilled. It's for the Empire, says Blue Man from the Krispy Kreme donut store. And he didn't even order from Amazon the previous day. Hey, look, it's fucking a shit ton of distance to get to the Star Destroyer. Let's ride a donkey. Ezra, keep being on bitch. Okay, that's the only place I know to be. Good. Know your role. Oh, look, we're now directly underneath the Star Destroyer. That was easy and quick. So Thrawn says, right, let's launch a bombardment. Pew, 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 pew. Just annihilating what's on the ground below. Now, I'm only shitting you. Everything missed. Of course, everything missed. And they're riding... they're riding the wargs to the entranceway to the temple. And Ahsoka says, Ezra, use the Force to open the door. So Ezra puts out his hand. But he's struggling. He's struggling to open a door. I mean, he wasn't struggling to hold up a whole Jedi fucking shuttle earlier. I'm keeping it up and keeping up, but opening a door, if only Jill, the master of lockpicking, was here. So Ahsoka, instead of her just juice and helping to open the door, Ahsoka says the dumbest fucking thing ever. She says, Sabine, the person who has no connection to the Force, the person who has not been able in any way, shape, or form to use the Force. The person that has been defeated twice by Shin in a fight, the second time discovering that you had no Force capabilities whatsoever. Sabine, flick my Sabine. Help Ezra open the door with your non-Force abilities. So Sabine puts out her hand and doesn't use the Force because she fucking can't. Oh my God! My face is tired. My face is tired. My face is tired. So they get inside the temple and all the bombardment lasers manage to miss because Star Wars, Disney, Star Wars. So the stormtroopers start shooting at them and they deflect their blasters back and they cut them down with the lightsabers and they kill them all. Thronk, that's his new name, Thronk, the manager at Krispy Kreme, says, ladies, raise up the stormtroopers. So she does, and now we've got zombie stormtroopers lurching towards the Jedi. Oh my God! Whatever will happen? A cut in the scene, and then suddenly Ezra gets grabbed. Oh no! I'm just a stupid Jedi. What can I do against one mere stormtrooper? Help me! Help me! I'm a manzel in distress in Disney Star Wars! So Sabine saves Ezra. Thank you! I'm so fucking useless! And you know that thing that I said last week about not needing a blaster, not needing a lightsaber? The Force is my ally and that's all I need? Well, I had to craft myself a lightsaber. Ah! Here's some more tension that they decide to add. Thronk says to Morgan, it looks like the Jedi might actually break through. So we didn't remotely have the time that I said we did. And we didn't have that victory that I claimed at the end of last week. Because I think all the Disney Star Wars fans are fucking retarded. And if we say I claim a victory, then people go, well, in episode 7, Thronk won because he delays Ahsoka, so she couldn't get to the Star Destroyer. So he says to Morgan, they're going to break through. I need you to sacrifice your life. You're going to die as well. And Morgan sighs and's like, for fuck's sake, fine, I'll die. What was the point of having any tension whatsoever when you're telling people that you're going to your death? Why have any tension whatsoever? Why try and build any atmosphere whatsoever? Oh, so they've smashed through the stormtroopers. They're now zombie stormtroopers, which they deal with just as easily because they wait for it. Shut a door. Oh, Christ in a handbasket. Now it's time for you to go and just waste people's time and die. So Ahsoka says, you guys go on and stop Thronk, and I'll fight. I'll engage, and we'll have Kathleen Kennedy's wet bean flicking dream of two middle-aged women very slowly and listfully fighting against each other. This is what Disney Star Wars has come to. This is its pinnacle, its peak, the zenith of everything and all. Two middle-aged women fighting for who is the best middle management bint in the universe. Holy cow. So Thronk says, let's go. A couple of dark troopers are dispatched to fight against Flick My Sabine and Manzel, and they're already zombies. Oh no, when they shoot them, it just bounces off their Beskar plot armor, because they're now wearing Beskar plot armor, I guess. I don't know. And everything I do, shoot them, hit them. Ezra forgets to use the Force. You know, last week when I was using the Force, I was doing Force Foo. Everybody was Force Foo fighting. Until he needed to pick up a gun and fucking murder everyone because it was stupid. Well, Ezra this time is like, oh no, I got this. I'm going to take out this zombie undead dark trooper who's way stronger than me and throwing me around like a ragdoll through the power of kicking him in his metal bollocks. Why didn't you just go boom and blast him off the edge? Oh yeah, because you're a man and males aren't allowed to be have their own agency in Star Wars, Disney Star Wars. Disclaimer, you have to keep getting thrown around until Sabine, Flick My Sabine, suddenly teaches herself how to use the Force out of nowhere so she can save herself to then save you. Because Disney Star Wars is fucking wank. Which is exactly what happened. She's getting choked, and then she just grabs her lightsaber. Oh, use the Force. Oh, yes, it worked. Hey, Ezra, time to save you because you're a manzel. Ahsoka is fought back because the troopers all come in and start shooting at her. There's more middle-aged women fighting middle-aged women. I've got nothing against Rosario Dawson, but this is just hot garbage. So Ezra's like, we need to get onto the Star Destroyer quickly, otherwise it's too late. So Sabine says, you run, jump, and then I'll just Force push you out there because I am now 159% proficient in the Force out of fucking nowhere. Go fuck yourself, Filoni. So Ezra runs and jumps, is like, oh, I'm gonna fall. So Sabine goes, Force powers out of nowhere, completely unearned because this is shite, and blasts him onto the Star Destroyer. Then he's like, you come now. You come and I'll Force grab you. And then we'll Force play Monopoly together. And Flick My Sabine says, oh no, I much prefer Force Cluedo. So Sabine runs and runs, and then, oh, it cuts away because she clearly isn't going to jump because her girlfriend's in trouble and she must save Ahsoka and leave Ezra, the person who she abandoned Ahsoka for, so she could travel to another fucking galaxy to tell him I just want to be fucking friends. I traveled from one galaxy to another. I betrayed everything just to get to you, Ezra. To just be like, you're right. You're right. You're doing okay? Yeah? Okay, that's good. I'm just going to abandon you on this Star Destroyer, which has Thronk on it, 3 Dark Witches, sisters, full battalions, full complement of stormtroopers that can be rezzed from the dead if they die, and a full complement of TIE fighters. Well, apart from the 2 allowed me to ram into them earlier. I'll just leave you on there. You'll be right. You'll be fine. You've displayed absolutely no competence whatsoever. I've had to save you twice already, but it's okay because my girlfriend, she looks like she's going to easily defeat everyone. So I better go help her. By the way, you're a man, so it doesn't matter. You can just fucking die. Nobody cares. So Flick My Sabine's like, ha-ha, I've come to help you. So she helps and Ahsoka kills Morgan. And the witches say, Morgan's dead, Thronk. And Thronk says, And then the ladies just run together, hand in hand, and jump off the edge. Why? Because they had read the script, and the script said that their Jedi shuttle was now fully repaired and waiting for them. Fuck off. Just fuck off, Filoni, you fucking hack. So now they go chase after Thronk, but Thronk says, oh, look, the minefield completely fucking vanished. Let's go to hyperdrive with our super duper hyperdriver ring. So he hyperdrives away and the women are like, oh no. So they go back to the crab people. Shin arrives at the camp of the bandits who she had a tenuous agreement with just to defeat the Jedi for some reason, don't quite know why. Just arrives back and lifts a lightsaber up and lights it up. I'm surprised the bandits didn't just look up and go, oh, all our mates are dead. Fuck that bitch. Did she say any lines? No lines at all. I am the winner of the Hunger Games from District 15. I volunteer as tribute. Also, we're gonna rip off Lord of the Rings quite heavily, but don't worry about it. Then we cut to Balin. Balin, who's standing on top of Discount the Argonath statues, Lord of the Rings. And this statue is pointing to where he should leave this series. And I don't mean that because, unfortunately, Ray Stevenson has passed away since R.I.P. Ray Stevenson. And how many lines does Ray get as he looks into Mordor? None. None. So Shin and Balin get a combined total of about 30 seconds screen time. No words, nothing. Nothing was ever found out really about them. No story. Oh, God, fuck off, Filoni. And of course, now they arrive at Dathomir. Yay! Oh no, what's going on? It's the Rebel fleet. Well, it's not the Rebel fleet. It's now the Republic fleet. And there is an Imperial shuttle coming in. Holy shit! Why haven't they blown the Imperial shuttle out of the sky? They need it to land. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh, Hera's turned up for the last 2 minutes of the show. Wonderful. So the shuttle opens up and out comes a stormtrooper. Oh my God, with their hands up in the air like they just don't care. Like Filoni didn't care about writing this fucking garbage. And then slowly he takes his helmet off and says, Hera, it's me, Ezra. And Hera says, Ezra? Is that it? Is that my one line? Yes, that's it. Don't I get to do a gratuitous booty shot this episode? No. Oh, so there were no repercussions to the fact that I got people killed? No, none at all. You're fine. You're a woman in Disney Star Wars. You're golden. All right. Okay. Thanks. That's great. So I wrote down, if you can forgive me for a moment, chat, I wrote down a few questions about this whole situation that I don't think I'm going to get the answers to. Here was my first question. How did Ezra steal an Imperial shuttle from Thronk's Star Destroyer? No? No answers? Okay, let's move on to the next question. How did Thronk not detect the shuttle and have TIE fighters dispatched to shoot it down? No answer? No answer at all. Okay. They arrived at Dathomir. How? Because Ezra was stranded for 10 fucking years on the other planet, not even knowing that the Empire had fallen. How did Ezra know where the fucking Republic fleet was? Nothing? No answer? Okay, let's move on. Why wasn't the Imperial shuttle blown to pieces by the Republic fleet? No answer to that? None? Okay, let's move on to the next question. If Ezra identified himself to the Republic fleet, which stopped them from blowing him out of the sky in the Imperial shuttle, why did he then come out of the Imperial shuttle in full stormtrooper garb just so that he could do a face reveal by taking off the helmet when everyone stood there with guns pointing at him? No answer? No answer to that either? Okay, final question. Why does Dave Filoni have a fucking job? No answer to that. Thought not. Thought not. Oh my God. So Flick My Sabine and Ahsoka are having a shittest, slowest, crappiest conversation ever. And Sabine says, oh no, what about Ezra? And Ahsoka says, oh no, he's fine, he got home. How the fuck do you know? You left him alone on a Star Destroyer with Thronk, witches, stormtroopers, TIE fighters, dark troopers, and fucking everything. And more pot noodle than they know how to handle. Oh, yeah, he's fine, probably, whatever. Who cares? He's a man. And then she says to Sabine, you're exactly where you need to be. What? Stranded in another fucking galaxy with a bunch of crabs? Fuck off! Then Sabine, who's now the most force-sensitive person in the fucking world, says, I feel... And then pauses and says, nothing. And I was like, I'm fucking with you on that, sister. I'm with you on that. I feel nothing either. And then Ahsoka looks and's like, okay, never mind. And then they both walk away. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, we have... Fuck me. What's this? What's this? Oh, it's Anakin's Force Ghost going, oh, you're the bestest ever! I did a Star Wars! And all the performative clapping seals that are called fans of Disney Star Wars went, key jangled, they jangled the key, and the end, absolute fucking dog shit. Dog shit. of just the highest proportion imaginable. Oh, we all know Disney Star Wars is dead. Who cares? This is just more setup for another series that nobody will care about, that will lead into the movie that probably won't get made because nobody gives a fuck and nobody is watching the show. Thanks for watching another edition of Watch As Lose His Mind, watching utter crap television for your entertainment. Smash that like button if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you've got anything to say, and subscribe to the channel if you would be so inclined to do so. I'll be back tomorrow with Robin Hood episode 2. You take care. Bye for now.